Hello everyone and welcome back to Civ 5 as Warlord Gandhi, a channel that I am fond of. What? A channel? No, a series that I am fond of. I'm sorry, I just got back from recording TF2 and I am still rather tired this morning. It's like, oh wow, it is afternoon. Well, I woke up late. But yeah, we're playing more Civ 5. This is a series I'm fond of. I like it. So as you recall, last episode was episode 6, I believe, and we stopped after we built something important, I guess. But our workers up here are working away. I can't remember what they're working on. It's yes, they're constructing a pasture. Everything's going swimmingly. I'll just bring this back down so I can see what we're doing right now. Metal casting. That's wonderful. These guys are building crap. Next turn. So, I figured I'd just, talk about what's new with me. Since this is a gaming channel, I figured you guys might be interested in knowing that I am currently participating in a tabletop RPG with my friends. It's not something that I plan on filming because we can end up talking about a lot of people and it's probably not something that needs to go online. But, it's something that we do for fun. What are these guys doing? Oh, they finished the pasture. That was rather fast. What are we low on right now? We're low on... not happy. Well, we are kind of low on happiness, actually, as a matter of fact. Why don't you guys go over there and just do something? Yeah, but we're playing this tabletop RPG. We started off with just, like, 3 people, right? There was me, there was Tyler, that you guys know from Pokemon 3D, and our friend Cole, who's just sort of a loose cannon. And we had our friend Kasim as a dungeon master. And we started off playing Mutants and Masterminds, I think it was. No, it wasn't Mutants and Masterminds. It was some sort of Marvel RPG. And I was Deadpool, Cole was Iron Man, Tyler was Nightcrawler, which is sort of fitting for Tyler. He's sort of sketchy, like Nightcrawler is, I guess. But anyways, yeah, it started off as just a Marvel-based game. And it soon became our own custom game. Because we were in the middle of talking, right? And one night we're just like, oh my god, guys, what if we all made superheroes based on ourselves and did a game based off of that? So I'm the meerkat, right? And my backstory is my hippie parents dropped me in a hole in the middle of the desert in Townsville, which is our city, right? What can I construct here? Nothing good, actually. Ah, that's a shame. Well, we're not exactly running low on... Are we letting... What's our production right now? Ah, God, it's been a while since I played this, so I can't really remember what was happening before now. How long is it going to take us before we build our next thing? I don't know. Could we use science? Nah, we probably couldn't. Let's just do something that'll boost our production. And that would be nothing. We'll boost our gold then. Right, so I'm the meerkat, and my parents dropped me off in this hole in the middle of the desert in Townsville. And Townsville is basically just like Manhattan, right? But with a desert for Central Park. And there's this entire underground, like, get this, there's an entire underground facility of, like, meerkats in the desert, and those are my family. And my power is that I can communicate with meerkats all across the world and call them to do things for me at any given time. And I also have, like, bombs that are made of piss. It's great. They do blindness damage and they do, like, explosion damage. Ooh, what should I get here? We were going with tradition before, right? And we were also going with honor. And since we're going as a dictatorship, I guess discipline's a good one to have. Yeah, let's do that. And I have piss bombs and I bite. And I can bite people and, like, hurt them. Or I can throw piss at them and blind them and damage them, which is, it's absolutely wonderful. But the thing is, those are my only 2 attacks, so I rely on stealth and hacking, which is also great. Oh yeah, I forgot I had another city. Oh, that's something I should be working on, isn't it? Yeah, I should build another city. What are you guys doing right now? You're not actually producing anything. Oh, no, wait, yes you are. That just took a while to load. Okay, this city is Pastrami. We're building walls. Okay, that's wonderful. I really don't know what you guys should do, so I'm going to send you over here and up our production. Yeah, I think that should work. But what was I saying? Yeah, meerkat. I have to rely on, like, hacking and stealth, which is, it's more or less a benefit. Right now we're in the cyberscape, right? Our characters got downloaded into the cyber environment, and we're all like, oh no, that's wonderful. Oh no, that's wonderful. Okay. But yeah, we're in the cyberscape, and because I'm not stupid like the others, I decided not to go directly into the cyberscape with my consciousness and actually just download an avatar, while the rest of them are like, nah man, we'll go in there, it'll all be fine. I'm like, okay, you guys are morons. But I acted as, because my normal character is 4'5", and he has like, when I'm RPing, he has a thing about his height. I made him 6 feet tall. And Kasim is just like, you realize that's going to give you like a damage factor, right? Because you're 6 feet tall, you don't fit in a whole lot of crap. And I'm like, no, my character wants to be 6 feet tall. This has been a lifelong aspiration for him. He wants to be 6 feet tall, and he's like, okay. So he's 6 feet tall. I can hack in whatever I want at like any time. But anyways, in the past, like, I've been relying on hacking and stealth has not gone stellar. Oh, we finished metal casting. What does that mean we can do now? We can make a forge and we can make a workshop. Oh, that's good. That's good. Horseback riding leads to chivalry. Mathematics leads to engineering and courthouse. Oh, that's a good one to have. Let's research steel instead. Yeah. But stealth has not gone well in the past because my friends are always like, oh, well, let's just charge in there dead on and try and hack up everybody. It'll be great. Mr. Iron Man over there is like, land the plane. Oh, I'll get to that story in just a second. But, oh, what are you guys doing? Oh, you can build a road. You guys can build a road. It'll be wonderful. Yes, I'll do that. Okay, you guys just build a road over to Pastrami. Right. So, in the past, they're all like, well, let's just take them on dead on, kill everyone. And I'm like, how about I sneak up behind them and snap their necks? And they're like, what? No, that's too brutal. Even as Deadpool, I tried to do that. I'm like, I would like to teleport behind the enemy and slit his neck with my longsword. And they're like, no, you can't do that. That's not a Deadpool thing to do. And I'm like, I don't give a crap. I'm crazy. But anyways, stealth doesn't usually go well because these guys like to do like whatever they want, whenever they want. So... good. So, because our happiness is not great, I'm going to build a workshop. Because it's recommended by 2 people. But no, they like to kill everything, and it's not exactly beneficial to me, so it's hard to use stealth with these guys. But, the Iron Man thing. So, in the past, we were playing the Mutants and Masterminds, the Marvel RPG thing, right? And Cole was playing as Iron Man, which is automatically hysterical because Stark brand everything. Like whenever he got like plus RPing points, which he can use for like various things. He gets plus role playing points for whenever he mentions something is made by Stark brand. So like every 5 seconds, I would like to send in my drones which are made by Stark brand. And I'm like, no, Cole, you can't do that every 5 seconds. We even had a song dedicated to Stark brand. At any rate, at one point during the adventure, Kasim's just like, okay, so you guys are on a plane and it's suddenly hijacked by this crappy B-type supervillain. What do you do? And Cole's just like, well, the passengers are in danger and I as Iron Man cannot stand that. So let me just land the plane. We're like, what? Wait, what? And what he does is instead of like fighting out this epic battle like we had planned, it's like, oh, we're supposed to kill them all on the plane. It's going to be super hard. It's going to be like fun as crap. It's gonna be amazing. No, what happens is he gets out of the plane, flies out as Iron Man after rolling a d20 and getting a 20. He flies out and he lands the plane and we just kick the B-class supervillain out of the plane and kill him. Like, oh well, here's this awesome setup for you guys. Nope, we're landing the plane. Alright, what do we have to do here? Workshop is gonna up production a lot. Let's do that. Because you guys really need to do something. And then there's me as Deadpool. The other guys hate me as Deadpool because I'm always screwing around. Like, for example, we're playing through the Civil War in the Marvel Universe, and we're all like, for anyone that doesn't know the Civil War, because I don't keep up with comic books either, so I wouldn't know all this stuff unless we were playing the RPG. The Civil War is where, like, the superheroes have to be registered, and they have to pay their fines for whatever they destroy. Florence seeks great scientist. Well, screw you, Florence. They have to be registered and they have to pay for the damages that they create to the city whenever they're fighting someone. Pastrami, you're so needy. And everyone's just like, no, we don't want to do that. We can't afford this. We have to save the world. And, people are like, oh, well, that's too darn bad. Why was the Route 2 canceled? Continue building the road. Like, what's going on here? Why? A worker was ordered to build a route. Oh. Well, in that case, just, like, build a road around here? Yeah, there we go. So they're like, no, we don't want to. So what's happened is, like, the X-Men are all opposed to the registration, and I'm for the registration because one of my milestones that earned me XP and RP points was to learn about my past. So I'm like, oh, well, I'll just team up with the Registration Society and be like, oh, so I teamed up with this congressman because he'd tell me about my past in exchange for helping him out, and of course I get role-playing points for that. But we come up to this building, me and Iron Man, because Iron Man's also pro-registration. He's rich, he doesn't have to worry about paying for crap. And he just, like, goes over there, and, oh, hold on, what am I doing? I forgot what I was doing here. We don't really need a farm. I'm just going to automate these guys for now, and start production on something. What are we producing right now? Workshop? Alright, that's good. We need to produce some settlers in a minute so that we can, you know, explore this land and create militants. Anyways, Iron Man and Deadpool go up to this warehouse where Nightcrawler has turned against everyone. Yes, Tyler was douchey enough to go against registration even though we were both for it and hold up with the rest of the X-Men. And Cole and I are just like, well, what do we do? How do we, like, get in there and, like, demand peaceful negotiation? And I'm like, oh, I have an idea. I'll build a lemonade stand, blow open the doors, and wheel in the lemonade. And everyone just sits there and looks at me for a couple of seconds. And Kasim just, like, breaks the silence and goes, +5 RP. So I go in there with my lemonade stand. The doors are blown open and all the X-Men are staring at me. And I'm just like, free lemonade, everybody. And Tyler just shoots it. He just shoots the lemonade stand. Freaking Tyler is over here. He's just like, oh, I hate registration. Let me blow up perfectly good lemonade. Nah, bitch. You don't blow up lemonade. You never blow up lemonade. The same thing happened again with freaking Invisiwoman. I came up with a blueberry pie stand. Blueberry pies for peace, people. Blueberry pies for peace. And this woman takes my blueberry pie and electrocutes it. You don't electrocute a perfectly good blueberry pie, even if you are Invisiwoman. I don't give a crap about you, stupid whatever her name is from the X-Men. It's not Invisiwoman. It's like Storm or something. Woman electrocuted my pie. What are we doing again? Right, alright, settlers. Yes. I see. Still researching steel. We have iron over here that's being mined up. I'm sure it's being put to good use. Unit needs orders. What are you guys doing? Not a whole lot apparently. Okay, I want you to go over here to the source of production and build me something. Right, so what was I saying? Yeah, but they electrocuted my blueberry pies. I was unhappy about that. And then we're playing like the custom RPG, and I'm Meerkat. Tyler, by the way, is the teapot. And I've been doing sketches of everyone, so his teapot looks fantastic because I'm an awesome artist. I will not be afraid to admit that. But the teapot is basically this pro wrestler, and his backstory is that he accidentally killed a man out of frustration, so he went to go meditate with the monks somewhere. And while he was there, he learned the secrets of, like, tea control, and he has the power of, like, metal tea bags, which he uses as basically nunchucks, and he has the power of steam. It's stupid, but it's awesome at the same time. He's basically our tank, I'm our rogue, and Cole is our, well, something. I don't know, he's Captain Sticky, and I'll get to that in a minute. But we started off with our base being Meerkat Manor, right? Well, that didn't work out because apparently not everyone wanted to be in a place called Meerkat Manor, even though it's completely awesome. So Tyler's just like, well, let's use my tea shop, and I'm like, oh, but that's lame. But we ended up using the tea shop, and he sells tea there. Hold on a second, I gotta choose what this is. Let's see. Strategically speaking, nothing is happening in the game right now. I have no idea what would be the best move here for us to produce. Well, I guess we could produce some swordsmen. Coliseum, granary? Workshop. You guys need a workshop. Yeah. So, anyways, we're at the tea shop. We're all having a meeting. It's all great. We've recruited my friend Troy, who's the Leroy, the drunken swordsman, and we've recruited Desmond, who is Kaiba, and he's an asshole for picking such a stupid character. But anyways, that's all being done. And we're all like, well, let's order some tea, because we're all RPing at this point. We take our RPing very seriously, as you can tell. And I order piss tea, because piss tea is my thing. This jerk... okay, so piss tea, it's Earl Grey with piss instead of water. This ass decides to charge me $2.50 for a cup of tea with piss in it. I'm like, no, that's not okay. So we go back and forth, and he's just like, well, you have to pay for the tea. I have to stock my store and whatnot. And he's all like, well, like $2.50 for tea. That's not a bad price. I'm like, dude, it's Earl Grey with piss in it. We have a 30-minute argument about whether or not I should be forced to pay $2.50 for a cup of tea with piss in it. It's not even his piss, it's my piss. And he's like, dude, $2.50 for tea is like a great deal no matter what. And I'm like, no, it's not. It's got piss in it, dude. Would you sell a man piss for $2.50? And he's like, yeah, it's coming from my tea shop. But that happened. It was all incredibly ridiculous. The game is just a mess. We're going to move on to the Pathfinder system, which is more like Dungeons & Dragons, if anybody's familiar with that. And I don't really know what I'm going to be yet, but Kasim has got this awesome storyline lined up. In case you guys don't remember Kasim, we did a Slender video a while back. I might put a link to that in the description. But it's one of the more popular videos on my channel. People always say it's funny. I'm always like, well, whatever. It wasn't that great. But yeah. He's got some awesome stuff planned for our game, so I'm excited about that. He's excited. He hasn't told the others a whole lot, but I'm excited, you know. So back to the game, which I haven't done any talking about so far. Since we're gonna try and raise an army, right? I guess the best unit for that is See, the War Elephant's got good moves. It's a ranged weapon. I haven't done a whole lot with him so far. Let me use this swordsman. We're gonna send our settlers over here, I think, to fertile land with the cows and whatnot. I actually might send them over here because this seems like a good place to go. Maybe I should send them by sea instead. I don't know. These elephants are gonna have to go over here and just stay there. Stay alert. What the hell are these workers doing over here? Good lord. This is getting crazy.